Open chain wrist mobility exercises are ideal for early rehabilitation, particularly for individuals with severe wrist problems or those recovering from a recent sprain, break, or other injury. These exercises are also beneficial for addressing carpal tunnel syndrome, especially when combined with deep hand and forearm massage. This video demonstrates basic open chain movements of the wrist and how to perform them for mobility. These can be done standing or seated. All right, here are the basic movements of the wrist. Extension, flexion, eversion, inversion, circumduction in both directions, supination, pronation. That's it. That's what wrists can do. For this practice, you don't necessarily need to do all 8 of those every single time. What I recommend is going through all 8, picking out the ones that feel the weakest or most asymmetrical and sinking your time into those. These are some of my most asymmetrical movements due to an injury I had to this wrist about 8 years ago. Ruptured almost every ligament there is from here to here, lots of soft tissue damage, and you're going to see it pop out in a few of these. So for my practice, those are the ones that I do the most to continue correcting them over time. To start these, you first want to have kind of a relaxed hand. This can be thought of as level 1. We want to isolate movement of the wrist and not think too much about what the hand's doing. So just let your hands kind of be loose. That's level 1. Level 2 is with a closed fist. This increases the intensity of engagement. And then level 3 is with a wide open stiff hand, which even further increases the engagement from a closed fist. So level 1, relaxed hands. Level 2, closed hands. Level 3, open hands. I'm going to demonstrate the open hands version because that's going to highlight my restrictions much more clearly on camera. These can be done a lot of different ways, but I personally like doing them for 5-second pulses. So I'll show you in our first example, extension. That's just pulling the hand back. I'm going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm just really trying to lock in with all this tissue right here and feel the engagement go up the top of my forearm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the pressure off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the pressure off. Same thing in flexion. Stiffen up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And right away you can see some of the asymmetry in my thumbs. I can't quite open up the same way I can on this side in flexion. That starts to expose my weakness. This is actually a lot better than it used to be. It used to be all curled in like that. I've slowly started to work it out to here, but I've still got a ways to go. Okay, it's the same across the board for the rest of them. Inversion, eversion. You actually want to turn your hands this way and think of like a chopping motion, okay? We're drawing the thumb closer to the wrist and then further away. Same format. Pulling back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Supination, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can see how much my fingers can help me gain leverage with the open hand position. Takes me even further into it, right? Pronation, other direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here's where, again, where you can see a massive asymmetry. This wrist can still go much further. This one's still playing catch up. Circumduction, or circling. You want to make sure you're keeping the elbows pinned to your side. When you do circles without your elbows pinned to your side, it's too tempting to get the rest of the arm involved. So just pin them and then start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Now that may have looked fairly symmetrical on camera, but it was a completely different story left to right. This one moves pretty well. It's got some kinks and clicks and cracks and stuff going on, but this one was lit up at a 3 out of 10, getting kind of sharp, and some loud crunching still. So I've still got a ways to go on this one. Woo! despite working on it steadily for at least the past couple of years, I've really gone deep into targeting this, and it just had so far to come back, but it's still got quite a ways to go. You're going to learn that over and over again in this program. A lot of this stuff took years and even decades to happen. It doesn't go away overnight, but it does get stronger and stronger over time. A great variation you can add on to this, you could think of this as level 4. If we had relaxed hands as level 1, closed hands as level 2, and wide open hands as level 3. Getting a rubber band, nice big one would be good, and then trying to open up against those as you do these would be level 4. Ooh, man. Coach needs to do more of that one. Once again, you don't have to do all 8 of these every single time. You just want to highlight your weakest ones and sink your time into those. 5 seconds at a time for about 1 minute each. Don't forget to shake the wrists out vigorously for about 10-15 seconds in between sets. And do a series, not just your basic hot potato here, but up and down, side to side. Think of the movements you just did slowly and try to reproduce them in your shakes. Pair this all up with manual hand and forearm massage and or ball massage for the forearm. If you need a deeper demonstration, go to your massage module.